Welcome to your weekday summary of the day's most popular stories on the Bangkok Post. These are the top 3 most popular stories of April 8th, 2022. The most popular story today is RT-PCR test may be axed. The government is considering to scrap mandatory RT-PCR test for foreign visitors arriving in the country as it further eases entry rules to attract tourists. Public Health Minister Anutin Chanvirakul said, if approved by the Center for COVID Situation Administration, foreign travelers would only need to take antigen tests upon arrival. Adding to that, the Department of Disease Control said the green light from the CCSA over the matter could see the new rule come into effect after the Songkran Festival, which starts next Wednesday. Previously, the requirement for pre-travel RT-PCR test ended for visitors arriving in the kingdom under its Test and Go, Sandbox, and Quarantine programs. And the second most popular story today is United Nations suspends Russia from Human Rights Panel as Thailand and 57 others abstain. The UN General Assembly voted to suspend Russia from the UN Human Rights Council over its conduct in Ukraine, although dozens of nations, including Thailand, abstained. The rare move to suspend Russia was backed by 93 nations and opposed by 24 others. It's the first time such an action was backed at the UN since Libya was suspended during the final months of Muammar Gaddafi's reign in 2011. Yet, unlike previous condemnations that received overwhelming support, yesterday's proposal garnered 58 abstentions, as countries including Thailand, Brazil, India, and Mexico said they wanted to see the results of an independent probe of alleged atrocities completed before a decision on Russia's membership was made.
The third most popular story is murder among women caught selling young girls for sex. 3 women have been arrested on charges of enticing young teenage girls into providing sex service for money. One of them, the mother of one of the victims. They were arrested when police from the Anti-Trafficking in-Person Division searched the premises in Saraburi and Chiang Rai, targeting members of a network luring young girls into the sex trade. Police posing as customers were sent to buy sex, and they managed to rescue 3 girls who were now in protection. Further investigation led to the arrest of the 3 women. The police said the 3 girls had been lured into prostitution by the 3 suspects, who told them they would be working selling goods online. The girls had been taken to stay in a dormitory room in Saraburi province. They were forced to provide sex service for customers every day. If they resisted, they were intimidated or scolded or even assaulted into agreeing.
And that's all from us for now. Thanks for listening to the headlines of the Bangkok Post. Stay tuned for more. Be sure to keep up with all the latest news on bangkokpost.com website. This is Nitya and Bob from Bangkok Post Online. Have a good evening and see you next week. สวัสดีครับ